Good morning, guys. Hope you're having a great day. So we had the CPI numbers this morning, Consumer Price Index. If you don't know what that is, please do look it up. So CPI numbers, a few weeks back, we made a comment that now these numbers, PPI or whatever the stats that are going to start coming out, they will be in line with the estimates. The reason is because there's less uncertainty now. Okay, things are more stable, so analysts are able to come up with a more like an accurate estimate. So as you can see this morning, the number was barely off. It was in fact a little lower than what they were expecting, which so far the market has reacted positively to it. So charts will do what they will do, okay? And SPY we have here, so our first level as we go over, this should be in your heads, right? Our 450 was the first level which it broke, and then 446 was next, and then next we have 442. So do we get to 442? I hope we do, because I think 442 we do likely dip higher if we do get it, right? And then the 50 MA is also just below 442, so it actually goes along with it. And here I have a trend line drawn from the last few months where SPY is in a nice little uptrend, right? Nice little uptrend, and it's just been holding it. And so why not just play this until it breaks lower? Okay, yesterday we were in puts, we were doing them live, scalp. Great entry for me, but they went up by a little bit, then they came down. I mean, same day expiry, I took a hit of 50% on them, so that was a 50% loss for me, risk management. And but later in the day, they were up to my target, what I wanted, right? But obviously, I mean, it was the same day expiry, so anyway, that was that, and so as long as we hold above 442, I think we're fine, and we continue going higher. If we do break below 442, then the next level will be 436. Okay, it's another 6 points down, 436. So we play level to level for now. Tech, 382.50 plus hold, we go higher. Otherwise, we do have 375, 370. Okay, today, do we get a nice little reversal on the daily today? Right? Do we get some consolidation in this area right here, just above 371, right here, and then we make a reversal, and then we rip the following week? What happens? On Friday, there's quad witching, another roll. So how does the market respond to that? Do we rip on the quad, or do we dip, or do we just stay sideways, just volatile, up, down, right? One stock yesterday, for example, Tesla. What an amazing move. How often do you get to see a move like this, right? A lot of people probably bought puts around this year. Maybe some people bought calls, but they probably sold on a small dip, because to expect a move like this, it only happens rarely, right? So it came all the way from 740 all the way near to 708, and then it ripped another 32 points up into the close. Okay, so let's see what it does. So Tesla clearly does want to hold above 700, there's no doubt. And I think if we take out 760, we can catch a move towards where? 760 to 780. That's a $20 move. All right, if you're patient enough and if you let the play work out. Well, here you will be playing the chop, right? And for 760 to 780, for more accurate levels, if you go in our Discord, Goldman Sachs has posted a dot-to-dot analysis of what might happen. Okay, those of you that don't know how that looks, I'll just show it to you quickly. So if you go here, so I'm just gonna drag my Discord over.
Do Home Depot too.
So sorry.
Home Depot.
Home Depot. Okay. Okay. Never mind. If you get in premium, you already know, but I can't drag my screen right now. And some stocks that I was looking at, one setup which I really like is Merit International. I love this setup right now. Right, it's been holding very well on the daily, and is one of the opening plays, obviously. Right. And the thing I like about Merit right now is that it's near resistance. Right, this zone right here. If it takes out this zone right here, above right now, means this is still like a 20-30 point range. Okay, but if it takes above here, or the 200 average, moving the average, and it holds above, things are opening up around the world. I think things are open. There's not really anything on lockdown unless we see some smaller news, and there's some positive, regular news starting to come out, like we were back to normal.
That's a death cross.
Okay, and no, I don't believe in those death crosses, but right, because here the 200, so this can easily just curl up, right?
This is a golden cross.
So golden and a death is 50 and 200. So if you golden and death crosses, look into it. I don't believe in them. To me, they're useless. But if you believe in them, then there's a golden cross coming again. If you zoom in, almost, it might just curl up again. Okay. But on Merit, I love the setup here on a shorter term basis. Right. If we do take out these levels and we hold above, we can go all the way up to 140 and then 146. Okay. Right now it's at 139. If it holds above 140, there's a move. There's a $6 move that you can catch. So 140 to 146 you can catch. So personally, I can play vertical spreads on this, or I would buy at least 3 to 4 weeks out, keeping some choppy waters in my mind, and then play it. Okay, so buy some time if you do like this chart. So Marriott and LB, any comments? Here.
I like maybe.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I thought he wanted to say something to you
No,
guys.
no,
But Jumia, he entered Jumia yesterday. Calls, right? Great entry for him, and you guys should be up at the open with the pre-market. But Jumia, I love it myself. The reason being is because when a stock rips like this, you know, on a very volatile, like a huge rip like this, that happens. So here was a cup and a handle break. So let's go a little historical on Jumia. So last year from August, here was a little cup, right? A little handle, and then it just completely shot up. Went all the way to 72 bucks, right? 1,000% increase. But then obviously, you know, sometimes stocks need to go sideways for a bit and even give up a lot of gains. All right, there was a lot of profit taking happen, right? People sold here that were still holding it. My sister was holding Jumia from under, she bought it at 14 bucks. She kept scaling out. I kept guiding her, and then she was still holding some equity here, right? But then Jumia came here, $51 without telling me. She sold Jumia here again, right? Why? Because it's fear that, oh my God, I might lose more profits. And then there was a nice little dip that kept happening. So that's how people, their minds work. But now it's at a great value zone, I think, right? 1918 is a very strong support right here, and then this is attraction, another dip, and then this, it held for many months now, okay, almost 2-3 months. If we do hold Jumia above 20, 21, 22, like LB said, there might be a trend change all the way towards where? 30. So there might be a little trend change towards 30, and then we see what it does. Then maybe in the coming months from 30, it might come back to 20, who knows? Or maybe it builds a flag here and then rips, okay? But for now, 20, 18, 17, 19, 20 is a very strong zone for Jumia. That's why I went in with equity. So even if I put in, just an example, let's say if I put in, so I scaled in my first order for $5,000, right? I put in 5K first, because if I do get a dip towards 18, I will buy another 5K. And if I get another dip in consolidation, I will throw in another 5K. So my position will build, right? And then I'll catch my 20, 30% move on Jumia on a $3 to $4 move, and I'll take off my profits.
The CEO just bought 1 million shares.
And then the CEO also bought 1 million shares on Jumia.
At market.
At market. So he definitely knows something. And Amazon, I think if we do rip, just keep this in mind on Amazon. The reason we are holding it, this right here. The longer Amazon holds this level, the more strength we see. As you guys can see, in June we had the same thing, right? So in June we had this. It held above all this area, right? Buyers holding the previous selling zone. If we do take out the 3,500, 3,550 on Amazon, we do have a gap fill all the way to 3,600, and then we have our level 3,720, which I'm patiently waiting for it to go in big. 3,725 hold, 3,760 will be next, and then above 3,760, all these upgrades that are coming in, 4,000, 4,200, they will be in play. And Amazon will make a big move. And the reason I'm not playing too many weeklies on Amazon, because I'm already in 23 calls, right, which are pretty expensive. And I have some butterflies. Let's see what happens with them. And Yash and LB, they've been nailing weekly Amazon plays, like giving you guys crazy percentage gains. This entire run we caught. Okay, and we caught this entire run right here. And we caught this one too. So that's Amazon for you guys. Google, I think not many people in our group trade Google except BB7 or myself, I think. Maybe I'll be sometimes. But 2,900 will be magnet for some time, I think. So you can collect premium by doing bear spreads at the top. You can collect all the premium you can. 2,900 will be very hard on Google. Okay. LIFE, life. Okay, this is so definitely not my type of chart. I don't play these, but LB nails them. And there's one thing I'll say: above 9 hold through 10. I mean, it can go to 12. Or it's already up at 1250 pre-market, isn't it? Yeah, so it's already ripping pre-market. Plays like this, you just gotta study them a little bit. Look at the short interest, the catalyst behind it. You can definitely cash them and make a lot of money. They make you or they break you. Okay, one or the other.
And SDC
SDC I like. I did wanna enter yesterday. Smile Direct Club. Right. Very strong zone right here. So if you know, it's at a buying zone right here. And stocks like this, you can just buy equity and go long on them, right? And then scale in or average down later to even. So if you buy this stock right here, for example, right, and it does not do what it's supposed to do, it comes down, let's say towards the next support at 4, you scale in a little bit more to average down, so that if it does bounce here to this zone, you can actually profit take on your first entry. Now you can be in profit. And if it breaks this zone lower, then you wait, then you evaluate the company, see what it does, right? And then maybe it makes a little lower zone to flush people out, and then it rips, and then you can average down here. But stop loss, average down, two different things. Trading equity, your stop loss, if you're gonna follow it, you have to follow it religiously. Means you have to be very disciplined and consistent with it, right? And if you're doing averaging down, then there has to be legit reasons behind that. So they're two different things, okay? Stop loss and average down, okay? Average down, you keep in mind when you know you're okay holding the equity long. Like Jumia, which I bought today, is not a 1 week trade for me. It will be if I get filled and it rips, I'll take my profits. Otherwise, if it goes sideways or it comes down, I'm looking to average down. So I'm keeping downside in mind, okay? So I have no stop loss on Jumia. And so I hope these little talks, more than charts, we try to explain stuff to you guys now these days. So I hope you guys find it useful. And due to CPI is a consumer price index, please do look it up online, right? Or you can go on My Stock Life Instagram, or we do have a video on CPI if you just scroll down, a brief explanation. And so thank you guys. We will go live on the voice chat again. I'll be live on the voice chat around 9:35, 9:40. I'll be live, so you guys can join me. And thank you so much. We'll see you guys back in the chat.